In the lesson 1.8 example, Who's Doing the Texting, we're going to compare distributions that have box plots. So for their final project, a group of statistics students wanted to compare the texting habits of males and females. They asked a random sample of students from their school to record the number of text messages they sent and received over a 2-day period. Here's the data. You'll notice there's not the same amount of males as females. That's okay. You'll also notice some people didn't send or receive any texts, and some people sent and received lots of texts. Parallel box plots and numerical summaries are shown here. Here's the box plots for males and females, and here's the numerical summaries for males and females. And we want to compare the texting distributions for males and females. We're going to start by using the box plot. So the box plots can tell us quite a bit. The shape, we can see that both of these are strongly skewed. We can see that the width of the boxes and whiskers become wider as we move to the right. This indicates that there's the same amount of data in a more spread out location. So they're strongly skewed to the right. We can see that because of the longer boxes and whiskers on the right. Center. The median is the measure of center we're going to want to use. Now you might be saying, well, don't we have the means from the table? We do have the means from the table. We just don't want to use them. The reason is because the distributions are both skewed. So the median is the better measure of center. So the median for females is 107, and we can see that that's much higher than the median for males, which is just 27. In fact, we can see that the median for the females is higher than the third quartile for males, which indicates that at least 75% of the males sent fewer texts than a typical female would. As for variability, we can see from the box plot there's a lot more variability in the female distribution than there is in the male distribution. Even if we included the outliers in the male distribution, the females would still vary by quite a lot more. We can measure that either by the range, which is from one endpoint of the box plot to the other, or we can measure by interquartile range, which just measures the distance from one edge of the box to the other. Either way, the females have quite a bit more variability in the number of texts sent. Their box is about twice as wide as the box in the male distribution. And as for outliers, the females don't have any outliers, but the male distribution does have two outliers, one at 213 and one at 214. If you'd like to try a problem like this in your textbook, you can try exercise 9.